Tim, you are running for office for the Senate this coming cycle. How did that come about?
Well, I think, Larry, much like the mayor's job, it was kind of an organic thing. Things keep building kind of one on top of another. I'm very happy in my career as an architect. And you know, adjunct professor at Drexel, they keep me very busy. But I think a combination of sort of a bit of outrage about the way national politics came about last year, you know, the 2016 election, and then through our current state rep, Leanne Kruger-Brannicky, I got to spend some time in Harrisburg and really kind of see how things were happening there. So when Leanne came to talk to me last spring and she suggested that I should really think seriously about the state Senate, I said, well, maybe this is something we really need to think about. We are in a position, I keep saying we because I couldn't do what I do without my wife and partner, Claudia. She's not only my life partner, she's my business partner. And we kind of do everything together, and I would not be where even thinking about this if I didn't have her full support and her expertise and talents behind this whole run. So when Leanne talked to me about that, we really decided that no, this is something we could step up and we really could do this. Another one of those kind of light bulb things like the mayor's job where it never even occurred to me that state Senate was a possibility. But the more I understood, it is a possibility, and it's something that's worth working for. It's a chance to continue to make a difference on a larger scale and really try to help people, not just in Delaware County, but in the whole Commonwealth.
Why should people vote for you, Tim?
Well, I think that my life experiences have led me to this point. I didn't wake up one morning and decide I wanted to be a professional politician in state government. It was an incremental thing. It's an organic kind of development the way it occurs. As an architect, I'm used to thinking about things in a different way than, say, most lawyers typically are. Architects are used to very complex situations that just getting a building built is not an easy thing. It's a very complicated process that involves understanding what the goal is, where you're trying to get to, and then understanding the best way to kind of assemble the people who can help you get there. Architects they're not typically the smartest guy in the room, but they're the guy who really kind of understands who to talk to and who to bring in, what experts, whether it's consultants, it's engineers, or it's dealing with contractors or dealing with owners to try to get the whole picture, whether it's the financial aspect of the building or whether it's the technical things required to get it built or the political approvals that need to go. So in some ways it's like lawmaking in the legislature. It's about making sausage is never pretty, but it's a process. And I think what I basically am bringing to the state Senate race is this experience about how to actually get things done, actually get things accomplished, and to move the ball along and keep moving things and to get them to a point where they actually happen. I have 30 or 40 buildings that I can go point to around Delaware County and around the country and say this happened because of my leadership. And it's not so much that we drew the pictures and figured out what the colors were and that kind of things, but it's the leadership that was required to really keep things moving, keep things on track, make things happen on budget, and make things happen that created a better world for the people who either occupy or even go by these buildings.
Tim, we're going to leave it there, and I want to thank you for being a guest on Delaware County Political News.
Thank you, Larry.